Hey, Monsignor, how's it going?
It's going very well. Going very well today.
Yeah, we welcomed our new priest, Father Arian.
Yes.
He seems to be settling in nicely.
He is. And we seem to be ready with our office rearrangements, and he has his office now, so he's ready to make appointments and begin working in parish ministry.
Excellent. He's a very nice guy, too. Speaking of offices, you may notice that if you're looking for some of the office staff that you're used to seeing in one place or another, that they might not be where they used to be. Some of our offices did get switched around in the move preparing for Father Arian and a couple of other things. So if you don't find the staff member that you're looking for, just go to reception and they'll point you in the right direction, because most of us have switched places. We hope that everybody had a nice 4th of July. Did you have a nice 4th?
I did. I spent it with my mom, and it was a quiet day. It was a quiet day, even though I live in Long Branch. My parents and I grew up in Long Branch, so I was there. But Ocean Fest was down by the boardwalk, and we're on the other side of town. So it was a very quiet afternoon.
Very nice. And in the middle of this horrendous weather with the rain and the thunder and the lightning, there's a little break right now, and we happen to be having adoration today until 1 o'clock. So if anybody wants to escape from the weather, it's in the chapel today, and so you can come by anytime to spend a little quiet time. If you're having the storm in your life or just the storm outside, come on in and get some quiet. And that bulletin contest is ongoing.
Yes, and I've watched on Facebook as different parishioners have gone online to vote for our bulletin. We appreciate all the votes, and if you haven't, please do so.
Yeah, it continues until July 13th, and the parish stands to win $500, which of course we could put to very good use if we should win it. And tomorrow the Pope is going to be in Bari, right?
Bari, Italy.
Bari
is a very unique place in Italy. The basilica is dedicated to Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas, who is venerated and revered both in the East and the West.
Santa Claus?
Well, the original Santa Claus, okay, before Coca-Cola took over. And
back in the day when he was punching heretics, you mean?
Well,
he punched heretics.
I know, but you've got to let go of that image.
Okay.
All right?
It's my favorite.
I know it's your favorite, but it doesn't work well in the movements that the Holy Father is inviting us to.
Especially what he's doing there.
He has invited all the leaders of the Eastern Rite churches in communion with Rome and representatives and leaders of the Orthodox churches to meet him in Bari tomorrow to pray together for peace in the Middle East, for the Christian presence in the Middle East. And so far, in reviewing some of the information, the Ecumenical Patriarch, who is the first among equals among the Orthodox churches, will be present. The Coptic Pope from Alexandria is going to be present, as well as several other leading bishops and archbishops of the ancient churches of the East. So this is a very prayerful moment. We're inviting everyone to join our Holy Father and these other men of God to pray for peace and to pray for the protection of Christians throughout the Middle East. The Christian population probably in the early part of the 20th century was 20%. Now it's down to 4%. And a lot of that is due to the increase in migration of Christian families out of the area because of violence, because of instability, and because of war. And so peace is not just an issue for our Jewish brothers and sisters and our Muslim brothers and sisters, but also our Christian brothers and sisters. And as our Holy Father has stated before, although the vast majority of Christians in the Middle East are of the Orthodox churches, there are those who are in communion with us, but for all Christians there is an ecumenism of blood, because the martyrs of this present time are the men, women, and children who are suffering because they profess Jesus Christ.
Okay, so we'll pray for that, tomorrow especially, but we should always pray for peace and for stability and unity among Christians too. So, have a good weekend. Try to stay dry in this lousy weather.
Yeah, well, really, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday are supposed to be beautiful.
Good.
At least
And we needed the rain. I mean, my garden is like...
The weather people have said that today was going to be that day between the hot, humid weather, oppressive weather that we had earlier, and nicer summer weather. So it should be a good weekend.
Cool.
It'll be a perfect weekend to come and celebrate the liturgy with us here at the Co-Cathedral of St. Robert's.
Any weekend is a good weekend for that. Take care.
Bye-bye.